Then just a second. Post. Yeah, I was just retweeting the stream. Oh, shit. Clue. Yep, come on. Click the thing. There we go. Okay, let's turn on our lens, shall we? Okay, the lens is on. Yeah. Yeah, this is a little bit different from my earlier stream. Different from my later stream times, but I figured streaming a little bit earlier would pretty much give me more time to do more late night things opposed to streaming from 7 all the way to 10. That's mostly because by the time 10 o'clock hits, I'm like stupid tired anyway. And anyway, though, Terence, everyone. This is Terence here, and I am an idol in training, hoping to bring smiles, laughter, and joy to everyone around the world. Also, while playing games and doing fun activities. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all enjoying your Thursday evening, in my time at least. But whatever time of day it is, I hope you're all having a good day. And of course, as for myself, things kind of started off a little bit rocky in the morning for me, because I had to go to work. And work was pretty interesting, to say the least. But I think that's about all I'll talk about now. And then after work, I pretty much went home and then watched some YouTube and then did some other things. And by YouTube, I mean specifically some Hololive clips. But also, during the weekends, I also found a new anime that I actually watched, too. I have a new reason to actually we still have my Hulu subscription, actually. And apparently the anime that I've been watching was called Yaiba Samurai Legend. So, we were watching that yesterday as well. We kind of binged through the first episode and all the way to the 6th episode, I think. So we have to watch episode 6, and so far I think the anime is pretty quirky. Very quirky, but very fun, though. Also, some of the kendo fights are also kind of cool, too. So I can't wait to see what episode 6 and 7 lies on the episodes, of course. But I think that's enough about that. Let's get to our game screen. Which, today we are playing Game Builder Garage, by the way. And we're going to continue building our games. Well, technically more like prototype games, though. Well, I've got a lot of wires jangled up on top of other wires, jeez. Okay, then. Let's go to our interactive lessons. Oh, yep, and for those of you who haven't seen the last stream, we pretty much completed Risky Run here, which is our first attempt on making a Mario game. And then we had to go through the checkpoint 4, so we could continue on to our next lesson. And now in today's stream, we're going to try to get this one built. Get the Mystery Room game built. So I think without further ado, let's get started. Also, these freaking ants are freaking everywhere. God damn. Die. Stupid ant. And looks like this is going to be about 80 minutes, so This probably might take up most of the stream too. So be prepared, folks, because we are in for a long programming journey. So let's begin. Hello, Terence. I've been expecting you. Oh, you have been? What, have you been stalking me this whole time, buddy? I mean, what, did you have my phone number or something, waiting for me to show up to the room or something? Jeez, I wonder when Terence is gonna get here. Oh my, where's Terence gonna get here? Where's Terence? I'm so excited. Let's make a game together. Hurry up, Terence. What a sip. Come on, come in, and welcome to Mystery Room. Now, Mystery Room's a little different than the other games we've done. Time to get your thinking cap on, because this one's going to be all about puzzle solving. Well, where do I go in this room? Did I press the 2? Okay. Let's see that again, shall we? This will also be our first foray into 3D space. Our room will be adorned with all sorts of curious objects. So our sleuth will need to comb the place looking for clues. Yeah, like combing the desert in Spaceballs. I'm probably the only one who will get that joke, though. That's okay, though. Because Spaceballs is an acquired taste movie of parody movies out there. So our sleuth will, to comb the place looking for clues. And if they can solve the puzzle, they just might get their hands on the hidden treasure. Doesn't that sound exciting? I know I'm already raring to go. Let's open the door and see what's this mystery room is all about, eh? Yeah, we're gonna have to start programming stuff. We're going to start off by building the room itself. The main setting for a puzzle game. Switch us to overhead view, would you? Oh, yeah, though. This. Z-axis. Perfect. Let's start by making something... Any good room should have a floor. But wait. There's a floor right there on the game screen, isn't there? Huh. Looks like we've already stumbled upon our mystery room's first mystery. Okay, let's call a box object node on screen to make it bigger. Box node on. Okay. And then, yep. Okay. Joystick feels a little slippery today. Okay, I'll make you a little smaller. Okay. Then put you there. Open the settings. Under properties, you want to enable visible and solid. Make the color a nice lime green. Okay, color. There you go. Lime green, there you go. Okay, time to close settings. Thank you. You step into the peculiar room, the air change with a strange and otherworldly quality. Yup, don't know about moral stuff, but I'm pretty good at holding the floor up. As you should be, since you're an object. We'll also make another floor right next to that one. Copy the object node on and move it over. Sounds good, sounds good. Yep. And there we go. Oh, looks like we have to size you up a bit. Now open the settings. Set the color to black. Okay, black. Great, let's close the settings. Somewhere in this room, shrouded in darkness, must lie a hidden alcove. Howdy, I'm the hidden alcove's floor, but I reckon I'll keep myself hidden until the mystery's all solved. Did you hear that? A hidden alcove. Or the guy just practically spelled out most of the mystery. Or spelled out some of his puzzle. Well, we're programming technically, but yeah. That's the objective of this game. Being to solve the puzzle and find the hidden alcove. And the black floor we place to the side. Side is the floor of this very alcove. Let's take a look at the floors we just made. Looks like each floor is different color, eh? The lime green is where we'll be doing our puzzle solving. And the black floor is reserved for our hidden space. I think our detective is itching to get started. Let's go ahead and put them on this floor. Can you call a person, Nodon? Here you go. The map your dear friend entrusted you has led. Your dear friend entrusted to you has led you to this very room. I'll get to the bottom of this mystery, I swear. Go ahead and switch over to side view. Now slide the person node onto the floor. Now open settings. And set action to punch. Oh, okay, nice. Okay, punch. Great, now close the settings. In this game, the punch action is going to play a very important role. Okay, let's go back to overhead view. Now, if we want to be able to score the room for clues, the player needs to be able to move forward, left and right. Back, forward, left, right. Yep. Input sticks. Here you go. Yeah, go ahead, stick. Now call on stick node on left and right. There you go. Oh, good. Connect up and down to the node. Then connect stick node to left and right. You do a quick walk of the room, taking in all the subtleties. And hello there, Kurumi. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We're building a game today. Wiggle me around and you can really start going places. Now we'll be able to work on the setting up to the ability to punch. Yep, gotta call the button node on. Alright, I think we'll use... How about A to punch? Or B? Y, okay, you want me to... Y, okay, jeez, okay. Okay, game. Okay, then action. Yeah, you threw a punch for no apparent reason. Nothing happens, but you feel a little sillier. I don't know, I feel like punching things makes you feel good, you know? You know, if busting makes you feel good, then so should punching. Punching makes me feel good. Especially when you punch people in the face. But don't worry, I do not condone violence on my stream. I just play a lot of violent games. Hey, don't let anyone stop you from punching the air if it makes you feel better, bud. Yeah, you better. Feeling better now? Great. Now let's address the player's movements. Here we go. Now we're in Zelda forms. Yeah. Look at him punch. Look at him punch. Oh. And if I mash it, I think he does even more. Yeah! Rapid punching! Rapid punching! It's like we're playing Rock'em Sock'em Robots minus the Rock'em and the Sock'em part. This would make a good Zelda game, too. I think we're done creating the hero of our story, Clue Finder Extraordinaire. Really, you're gonna name him that something that lame? Okay, well, whatever you say, Bob. Seems a little hard. See the game screen for this bird's eye view, doesn't it? I mean, it's overhead view. There's only so much you can work with in overhead. Is there a way? Any way for us to view things from a better angle? That's right, we need a camera! To get a good view of the room, our protagonist will need to create an isometric perspective. But there's a problem, we can't make a complex angle like this with our usual game screen node on. And so please give a warm welcome to our newest member of the Node On family. Call up camera node on. So select objects, game screen camera, and select the camera node on. Wow, what the hell is that sound he makes? What? That's some weird. It's like he sounds constipated or something like. Looks like you would need my services. Camera node on. Cue me in. What's the job? We're looking to capture the room and player from an isometric perspective. Not a problem. I'm on the case. Just what I want to hear. Now let's switch to side view. Move the camera node on up so it's positioned higher than the player. Okay. The camera node on will act like a real camera, so we'll need to put it somewhere with a good view of the game screen. Lights, camera, action! Wow! Terence is a master of gaming. Yep, thank you, you flatter me quite a bit. Wow! What a great aerial view. The game screen looks totally different now. Well, I mean, we're still kind of in side view though, so this is technically kind of 3D, but okay. When you put the camera node on up high, this is the kind of view you end up getting. Still, there's something not quite right about this angle. How about we slide it over a little to the right? If we rotate a bit, we'll be able to change... Rotate it a bit, we'll be able to change the way the camera is facing. Start by switching to overhead view. Now turn the camera to the right. Okay, so you want it like this. There we go. Okie dokie. Now let's see how that changed our view. And now we can see more of the side of here. Look at this beautiful wall. See, when you change the camera node on's position and angle, it affects the camera that shows the game screen in the same way. Looking at it at the corner, looking at it at the current angle we got, I reckon we can tilt it down a bit more for a better view. Let's make that adjustment now. We need to change the settings whenever we want to tilt the camera up or down or adjust the angle slightly. Yes, we do. Open up the camera node on setting. Screen settings. Okay. Sets X minus to the X minus X minus rotation to 4. Okay, 4 it is. Now, Y-axis rotation is 70 degrees. Well, I like how you're just spelling this out for me. Excellent. Now close the settings. Also, I feel like that would be a little too complex for a normal person, too. Let's go have a look. Fantastic. It's not too easy to see you because all we got is a floor. But this is the exact camera angle that we need. With that done, I think we can head over to the program screen now. Well, that's it. We can mark step 1 off our list. Woo, nice. Way to go. Well done. Good work. That's right, folks. We are done with step 1 of our game building lesson. This time we made a character, a camera, and a floor. Look forward to finishing off our room with walls, a window, and a ceiling in the next step. Light filters, but nothing leaves in a room without an exit. Do you yearn for the outside? To be continued. Ha! Narration is fun. See you in the next step. Yeah, narration's pretty fun. Which is why I always have my epic narration voice on standby. Which, I guess for an example for that, then I can probably use one of my videos. In a world where idols have gotten too old, one idol stands above them all, and his name is Terence. He aims to be the top idol and become the best idol in the world. Or something like that. Hello again, welcome to step 2 of Mystery Room. Last time we made ourselves a floor, a player, and a camera. Yeah, but a camera angle, yep. I'll give you a quick recap. The line glee floor will be our main puzzle solving area. Yes, it will be. The black floor, however, will be appearing after the puzzle is solved, revealing a hidden alcove. We can also press ink to make the player punch, which last time you tried to do that crap, we can only punch using power-ups. Now we don't need no power-up to punch, so now we can throw hands anytime. You. Well, it's a really fun button to press, too. Especially when you can practically combo those punches, too. I bet someone probably made a fighting game in this game, too. Using this game, too. So far, our room only has a floor. It's a floor and nothing else. We need to construct or rather program a proper room. Let's go over to the program screen. Sounds good. We'll start with the back wall. Select the object node on. Now copy it. Now we gotta make you a little bit thinner. Yeah, like really skinny too. There we go. Skinny room, skinny room. Now switch over to side view. Stretch it as tall as you can. Okay. There we go. And now open its settings. Okay. You can go ahead and make this one white. Alright. White. Cool beans. Now close the settings. The painstakingly plastered wall remains a brilliant white, even now. Or better yet, I think every time they bring that one, we'll just use our narration / movie trailer voice for that. So we can go ahead and reread that now. The painstakingly plastered wall remains a brilliant white, even now. I put the wall in wall to wall. Well, one of them anyway. Yeah, let's see how our wall looks. Oh, okay, one part of our back wall is done. Okay. Okay, one part, yep, there's more to it. We'll add a few more parts to turn this wall into a window. Okay, let's do it. One windowed wall coming right up. Sounds good. And hello, Flash. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Today we're playing Game Builder Garage and we're building a game. Well, technically building and programming one. Select the object node on. And the game that we're making is apparently a puzzle game. A mystery / puzzle game. If you're curious about the other games that we made, you can probably check back to the other VODs too, if you're curious. Gotcha, I'm good. Just back home from the small mall. Ah, small mall. Wow, I haven't seen a mall in years. Let alone small one. Got stared at by strangers, bought some soap and hand sanitizer for Bath and Body Works and shampoo from CVS. The city by me has one. One's got 12 stores overall. Ah, okay. Makes sense. Okay. Okay, that's pretty neat actually. Now let's make you. Copy it one more time. I'm glad we're keeping this thing white though. We also need to extend the wall to include the hidden alcove just across from us. Copy the object node and put it to the right. Alright, sounds good. And then stretch you out. Like Stretch Armstrong. Since this wall is for the hidden alcove, we need to change its color. Open the settings. Here we go. Set the color to black. Now close settings. Are you curious about how it looks? Because I sure am. Yep, I'm curious as well. Okay, not bad. Actually pretty good. And the military recruiter. Ah, I see. I was scared he'll be there. They're so thirsty and desperate for recruits. Yeah, I know, right? I think, that reminds me of an interesting work story, actually. Which I think that story pretty much involves an actual military guy asking, hey, have you ever considered military while I was working at McDonald's? There we go. One made to order, a wall with white window-shaped hole. Bit by bit, our room is becoming roomier. Oh, you know what I mean. Or more constructive. Now I know one way to get this hole in the wall looking more like a window. And that is by giving it a cross-shaped frame. First, we'll use the object node on. Go and select it. Copy it. Stretch it vertically to make the bar. And like this. There you go. AK Bob. Yeah, that's the fairy's official name. Okay. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now copy it again. And stretch it to the side. Okay. Oh, nope. There we go. Then like you. The fitted window appears to stop anyone from getting in. Or for that matter, out. Yep, off-brand Navi's also good too. Like Mom always say, you can't see outside without a proper window. Haha, she sounds very wise. Come on, let's take a look at our new window. Okay, not bad. That actually looks kind of good. Now that's a very fine window indeed. Yep, I agree. What about you, chat? You think it's a nice looking window? Although it's a little bit hard to see with all the white blending in with each other, though. Navi at home works too. I know, right? I think the next thing we need is pretty much Navi doing construction work and carpenter work now. William went through Great Plains with this one, right? Pains. Oh, now you want to start cracking puds now too, Bob? Now you want to start cracking puds? Okay, then I guess that's it for our back wall. Tell you what, I think the window could use a bit more sunlight streaming through it. Wouldn't that be nice? Sure, how do we do that? Call up a world node on for me, would you? Here you go, here's the Sekai node on, /world. Open settings. From here, open world lighting. Here you can change the height of the sun as well as the direction of the sun. To get light coming through the window, we'll need to change the sun direction to 0 and sun height to 40. Okay, sounds good. Oh, there's 0. Oh, looks like we'll have to... Oh, okay, this is going to be a little tricky. There we go. Perfect. Now close the settings. It just needs those spike window guards to warn off the socializers. Oh yeah, definitely, because those people are kind of creepy. The sunlight streams into the room, drawing a statue of the window in the middle of the floor. Right on cue, the sun's power grows even stronger. Should we check how the sun changed? Okay, there we go. Oh, you can see the shadow. See the shadow so clearly now. Oh, what the crap? Dang wires. Okay. Yeah, I think we're setting a nice mood here. Come on, let's get to work on the rest of the walls. Yep, sounds good. It's the side walls we need to be working on next. Mind changing the overhead view? Yep. Select this wall object node on. Copy it. And now drop it here. Put on the left-hand side of the room. Yeah, basically what we're also doing here is we're also setting the rotations of the rooms too. So everything you enter in side view will also affect overhead view. Now copy it and place the copy on the right beside the hidden alcove. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, stick cover right there. Now if you could select that left wall and copy it and put it right here. There you go. Open the settings for this object node on. Set the color to black. Now close settings. I can't wait to see our new walls. This is going to be cool. Yes, it is. Let's see. Left wall, checked. Right wall, checked. Hidden alcove wall, check. The side walls are looking good. It's becoming more and more like a real room by the minute. The hidden alcove is still sort of peeking through, but that's okay. Don't worry, we'll make it hidden soon enough. We'll hide it better in the next step, so let's just pretend it's not there for now. For now, we can put a lid on this place, and by lid, I mean ceiling, of course. Select the floor and object node on. Copy that guy. We'll need to cover on the top so that's covering the room. Okay, sounds good. Here we go. Switch over to the side view. There you go. And move it above the wall. You feel a sense of unease as the thought that this ceiling might come crashing down upon your head fits across your mind. Oh, looks like we got a raid, which I didn't expect. Hello, Nico. Welcome. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Thank you for the raid, Nico. Don't worry, since movable is disabled with the ceiling's properties, there's no risk of that happening. I'm just being dramatic. Yeah, I bet he is. I love it. Even our ceiling is getting into the move. Let's go and open the settings. We'll set the color to white. Yeah, because having a lime green ceiling would be a little bit too off-putting. The psychos are here. Yep, welcome, Raiders. Yep, for those of you who don't know me, I am Terence. I am an idol in training, hoping to bring smiles, laughter, and joy to everyone around the world, also while playing games and doing fun activities. In today's game, we are playing is Game Builder Garage, and it's about programming games. And there it is, a nice lid for our room. Yeah, pretty successful, I must say. We have thwarted the rain and its nefarious plans to mildly inconvenience us. Well, I guess it could technically rain in sunny days too, so you're not completely wrong on that. Also, it's a pretty creative raid message you got there too. Oh yeah, how was your stream, Nico? How was your stream? Anyhow, looks like our room is pretty much complete. Well, almost. Yeah, we still have to add some other stuff in here too. Try moving the player up towards the camera. Hey, buddy! Yep, whoosh, gone. Would you mind bringing him back to the room? Oops. Yeah, we gotta keep him from running off screen. What's actually happening is the player fell off the floor and now is standing somewhere off camera. That being the case, we'll need to find a way to prevent them from quite literally falling off the room. And I can just reset them like this too. Watching Nico was nice. His screams of terror are hilarious. It was Oblivion, not even a horror game. Ah, I see. Oh yeah, I was there a little bit actually, just to say hi. Change the overhead view, please. Sure. Select the wall object node on. Okay. Select, copy it. Okay. And then go ahead and dismember. Well, not dismember, and just stretch them out a bit more to fittable in that box. There you go. I mean, we're not playing Mortal Kombat after all. We don't do dismemberments here. And despite knowing about Mortal Kombat, I still have yet to stream that game either. Ah, time to see that worked. Now your camera is blocking up the whole screen, my guy. Can't see anything, can we? Makes sense, though. That's what walls do. They're good at blocking our views. So let's make the wall invisible. Okay. Yep, that's... Use properties, disable visible. But still keep it solid, though. Great, now close settings. Fingers crossed. And now we can't walk off the screen anymore. There we go, our room can be seen again with perfect clarity. Yeah, I was like right in front of you, Banu. Yeah. With an invisible wall in place, no more risk of falling off the room. Or we could have just also had that little other node on that we did have in the last step. Have him follow him around. Game screen node on. And now our our room is finally finished. Wander around a bit if you want to, then come back when you're ready. Oh yeah, for now we can just wander around right now and throw punches. Oh, you know what I thought of something pretty funny, actually. By the way, chat, if you guys end up misbehaving in the stream, this is what the person node on's gonna do to you. Here, let me get a little closer. He's gonna punch the crap out of you. This is what happened. Okay, that's enough punishing you guys for now. Okay, that's a wrap. Step 2 is done. Kind of cozy, nice craftsmanship. We didn't really craft anything, we just kept copying, pasting shit. Bam, bam, we made a room. The light, it shines on us, blessing us with its beauty. You know what, let's go ahead and redo that one. The light, it shines upon us, blessing us with its beauty. This time we worked on walls, window, and ceiling. That's a whole room and you should be proud. And the next step, we're gonna work on the hidden alcove. We'll also throw in some curious object to make our mystery room a whole lot more mysterious. A wood crate, a TV, a device on the wall. These three seemingly mundane items. Oh, actually, oh yeah, he's doing the narration. We gotta do our own narration too. A wooden crate, a TV, a device on a wall. These three seemingly mundane items may become your puzzle nemesis. To be continued. Okay then, see you in the next step. And yep, chat, we have about 1 out of 9 freaking steps to go, so we got quite a bit of ways here. Oh, looks like they're also introducing a new node on here too. Well, 2 of them it looks like. You are cordially invited to step 3 of Mystery Room, so come on in. Last time we built a room that will act as our little mystery stage. This time we'll be working on a whole bunch of puzzle elements. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask, but how's the game's audio? Hopefully everything's not too loud. For me, everything on OBS is on the green, so it should be good. As long as it's not overpowering anything. But you never know. Do 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 do. This time we'll be working on a whole bunch of puzzle elements. To the program screen. We'll start off by working on a place that only appears once all the puzzles have been solved. The hidden alcove. Okay, let's try to make our hidden alcove a little bit more hidden. First thing we need is a door. Select the wall object node on. Wow, that little tiny thing right there. Wow, that is kind of a little hard. We can put it somewhere out of the way for now. Okay, sounds good. This is what we'll be using as our door. So when all the puzzles have been solved, what we want is for the door to open all by itself. To do that, we need to use a special kind of connector that we haven't used before. Call up free slide connector node on. From objects, connections, and you. You got something you want to say to me? Free slide connector node on. Oh, you want me to move the hidden floor, right? Connect me at both ends, and I can move objects around freely. I'm as free as the wind. Whatever you do after that, not my problem. We're really hoping you can get the hidden door to open automatically at the end. So I suppose for this setup, we can start by using R to move it manually. First, connect the free slider object to the wall open object. Okay, nice. Then we open the settings for the object node on. That'll be on door. Oh. This one? Okay, there you go. Under properties, these enable visible and movable. Under connection point, we also need to change own connection point to ZL. Z minus to Z plus. Alright, own connection point Z minus, and then target connection Z. There. Now close settings. There we go. And we'll link the door object to the free slide node on. Now we have a door set up next to the wall. From here we have to move the door around with R2. Call up stick node on. Done. Yep. And place it in blue frame. Right stick. Which one? Up and down? Okay. Okay, go. Okay. Z, okay. Alright, let's see. Let's go see what's what. Good, and now our hidden alcove is now hidden, truly. Our hidden alcove is true to its name. It's completely concealed. Now if we tried moving the right stick up and down, there we go. Okay, nice. Hey, I'm coming in here. Oh, wait. There we go. Nice. That's beautiful. Because we linked it to the Z port, that means it moves along the Z minus axis towards the back of the room. Next, we need to be able to move the door along its C minus axis so it goes to left and right of the room. Call up stick node on for left and right. Okay. For the right stick. Left and right. Then there we go. Then connect you to the X port. It should move along the X minus axis now. Let's see if that's true. Look at me, I'm rotating the wall. Walltation. Walltation. This is the great thing about the free slide node on. It lets you move things freely in whatever direction you want. Or, oh, incidentally, the hidden door won't collide with the player or the walls. Yep. That allows us to move it around, no problem. That suits us just fine, but there's a slight issue. You can walk through the wall. The player can saunder on into the hidden alcove with nothing to stop them. We better fix that ASAP by adding an invisible wall to block them off. To the program screen. Select a wall node on. Copy it. Line it up with the hidden alcove. Okay, sounds good. This is where another problem's gonna go and come into play, chat. Because even with the hidden wall there, how are we gonna get through the hidden wall? Open the settings. Under properties, enable solid. That's it, now close the settings. Knocking on one section of the wall creates a hollow sound. Evidently, there's more here than meets the eye. I'm the invisible wall that stops the player from getting to the alcove. I'm a proper door you're seeing. Open and shut case, really. Time to test it all. Yeah, now we can't get in there. Alright, that should be enough work for the hidden floor for now. Let's mosey on over to the old program screen. Just so you know, we'll be kidding the hidden door as it is for a while. So anytime you feel like rolling around the right stick, go for it. We around and round and round and around. I could do this all day. Yeah, I bet you could you? Mr. Rotating Stick Boy. And now, it's time to start placing the mystery objects that will entice the player into solving the puzzle. Go to rectangular or fancy objects. And call up a crate. Then make you bigger. There we go. No, it's too big. There we go. Perfect size. Then put you there. Switch to the side view. We should make it so that it's touching the floor. Okay, nice. There in the corner of the room, clothed in a fake layer of desk, lies a conspicuously large wooden crate. A mysterious crate. If that doesn't pique your curiosity, I don't know what will. Oh yeah, let me get my somewhat orange juice over here. / bottled water with Tang mixed in. Oh yeah, out of curiosity, chat, how many of you have ever had an interest in game designing? Out of curiosity. Oh, it's almost criminal. As in, it's criminal for mystery. Criminal for a mystery game to have not a mystery. Open the settings for the fancy object node on. Solid and destructible. Then close settings. So, it's destined to be destroyed, eh? What a frail and fleeting existence. Such is the existence of crates. Especially when people play Dark Souls and roll into them. We won't actually making that crate truly breakable until the next step. For now, though, take a moment to check out what the crate looks like in the room. Yep, it's a crate, alright. Yep, we can't destroy it, as Bob / off-brand Navi said. And it's made of wood, so that makes it a wooden crate, yeah. It's really radiating some cratey present sitting there in the corner. There isn't it? Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Next is a TV. Call upon fancy object on rectangular things. Fancy. Rectangular. Television. Also, your frickin' text is blocking up half, like a decent portion of the options there, buddy. Now change to overhead view. Let's put it against this wall. This relic of a bygone age of playing films in monochrome apparently still qualifies as a television. Oh my gosh, I love the narration, and the TV is so delightfully retro. Mwah! We haven't even seen the TV. This TV is a prop, so that it's meant to help to create an air of mystery in the room. An air of mystery, you say? Why, mysterious charms is one of my defining personality traits. Oh, really? Yeah, I highly doubt that, but we'll see. Let's fix the TV in place. We can't have it flying around anywhere. Disable movable. Yep. Let's go see if any of our favorite shows are on. Okay, that is a pretty nice looking TV right there. It kind of reminds me of a Game Boy. It's dinky, but it's kind of cute, right? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, its screen does kind of remind me of a Game Boy a little bit, or like one of those really old Game & Watch handhelds. Way back in the day. But yeah, it's kind of cute. I also kind of like how the character on screen kind of looks like an off-brand Kirby, too. An off-brand Kirby character. And now I think we're done placing the TV. Okay, let's add more gimmick in there, and then call it a day. We're going to be making a mysterious contraption comprised of two things, a button and a number counter. Let's start with the button part of the device. Call up a cylinder object node on. Cylinder. Okay. I'm gonna make him real small. Switch to side view, which is blue. Okay. Then we'll make him that size and put him here. Now spin it around. Open up the settings. Oh, I have to make his head face that way, though. Visible and solid. And make the color pink. Yep, pink. You can close the settings now. On the wall was a large, conspicuous button, simply begging to be pressed. Haha, go ahead and press it. You know you want to. Lastly, the number counter. Switch to overhead view. Call up a number object node on. Okay. Number object, nice. Put you on top there. Let's switch to side view. Make it a bit smaller and place it above the button. Okay. Now up in the settings. Okay. Under properties, enable visible and solid. Okay. Make a color a nice light blue. Okay, you like light blue, I see. You must have an obsession with light blue or something. Set the text display to X minus. Oh, text display. Word. Oh, there you are. X minus. Great. Now close settings. A light blue panel is set in the wall above the button, boldly indicating the numbers 0. ... Incidentally, the numbers that I output here will be instrumental in solving the puzzle. That's right. And this critical element is what we're going to be working on in the next step. I can hardly wait. So we finished placing our wall device. Let's take a look. That's, if you saw something like this in a room, that would just intrigue you, right? And honestly, we can't even press the button. Good, I'm glad you agreed. I think we placed enough enigmatic objects in for one day, don't you? We haven't even touched the puzzle aspect yet, but it's going to be exciting, trust me. Yep, I'm trusting. Whisk us over to the program screen, will you? And that's basically it. Step 3 is over and done. I just love what you've done with the place. Such a pleasure working with you. I'm continually impressed by your work. You got skills, kid. This time we focus on making a hidden door and placing various mystery objects around the room. In the next step, we're going to set a few things up so we can break the crate with a good old punch. The wooden crate conceals a great secret that is much certain. You ball up your fist, ready to back up your thoughts with action. To be continued. See you in the next step. Okay, thank you for Alice Guide. Alright then, folks, before I move on to the next step, I have to go to an idle meeting real quick, so I will be right back. I also enjoy this mysterious atmospheric music, too. Okay, I'm back. And hello, Terence. Welcome to the stream. And the programming is going pretty well. Today we're making a game called Mystery Room, and we're pretty much getting to the halfway point of our game building programming. Already on step 4. Why? How nice of you to pay us another visit. We did a lot of hard work last time, sorting out the hidden door and all with our mysterious objects. But this time we'll be focusing on one special object, the crate. We're going to make it so that you can smash it to smithereens with a swing of your fist. Indeed. And the crate will be punching to pieces is right here. Alas, poor crate, I hardly knew you. Yeah, considering that we only met the crate for like 24 hours. Or like a whole day, yep. Poor crate. That's right, folks, let's get our 07s to poor crate coon here. The destroy object node-on should be the node-on for the zone for this. Yep. Launch destroy. There we go. Up the settings, please. Disable visible. And set to destroy what? To only crate. Oh. Crate. Nothing nice crate. There you go. Now close the settings. Suspecting an important clue to lie within the crate. You take steps to render it into small pieces. One way or another, I'll break it real good. Link to destroy onto the crate fancy. Check note. Okay, so it's the blue one this time. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now the destroy all is permanently attached to the crate. Next up, we'll work on the part that makes the crate breaks when the player punches it. First, we need a way to check whenever the punch has actually hit the crate. We can do that by attaching a touch sensor node on to the front of the player. Call up touch sensor node on. Alright, touch sensing. There you go. Get very sensitive right here. Also, hope your day is also going well as well, Terence. Oh, how was your stream if you were streaming? Upping settings time. Disable invisible, yep. Under connection points, set on connection points to Z plus and Z minus. Target connection. Alright, on connection, Z plus, then Z minus. Now then, to check what, should be able to set to crate. There you go. Close those settings. Close these ones. Now we connect you. Here we go. Yeah, touch use. As you apply pressure to the crate, it warps and creaks under the strain. You could break it. Give it enough force. Meep connecting if there's a crate in front of the player. Check this crate, please. Now we need to check whenever the player is throwing the punch. It was Y button, right? So to check whenever the button's being pressed, we need to call up a button node on and put it in the blue frame. Okay, inputs Y. You gazed intently at your fists, suspecting that you may, in fact, have the strength to smash the crate to pieces. Hey, I'll tell you whenever Y is being pressed. Yes, that's anytime you throw a punch. Once a signal is output from both the touch sensor node on and the button node on, that is when the crate is being punched. To check whenever both node on are outputting a signal, call up an AND node on and drop it into the blue frame. Also, hello, Notabot, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We're making a game. Well, making a game about solving puzzles. Solving a puzzle, technically, but yeah. Okay. Time. Oh, logic. There we go. And. Oh, there we go. Link the touch sensor to input 1. Go. And button to 2. Go. And now the destroy object node on. Connect you to the destroy object. Okay, nice. So, crate in front of the player. Player punching crate. Right, when these two conditions are fulfilled, I'll set a signal to our dear destroy object node on here. Now you should be able to... Now you should punch the crate. It should actually break. Give it a good wallop for me, would you? Alright then. But prepare to say your prayers, Crate Coon. We hardly knew you, though. Goodbye. And there we go. Can we get some 07s in the chat for Crate Coon there? For Mr. Crate / Crate Coon. And with one punch, you smashed it into pieces. That was a nice punch. Did you study karate? That would be the person node on for that. Now that I think about it. But though, that might have been too easy. Why don't we tweak it a little so it needs at least 3 punches before it breaks? First, we need to be able to count how many times the crate has been hit with a punch. Naturally, we'll need the counter node on. Need a counter node on. I'll call up one and drop it into blue frame. Here you go. Here. Open its settings. We want the starting value to be free. Here you go. Free. Set mode to range. And set the counting time to 0. Oh, counting range, okay. On the count from 0. Okay, count timing, okay. Now, every time you hit the crate, the counter will decrease by 1. It'll count down from 3 to 0. On change from 0. Okay, nice. Let's close the settings. Truck, you give the crate a good smack, but it remains intact. You reckon another 2 punches should do it. I will count down from 3 to 0. I have perfected the art of subtraction. But I must remind you to set a signal to my countdown port. Thanks for the reminder. Let's erase the connection between the AND nodon and the destroy object nodon. Bye-bye. Now connect the AND nodon's output, but with the counters, there's countdown. Countdown, okay. There, now we have a way of counting down each time the crate is hit. The next step is to make sure the crate actually breaks when the counter reaches 0. Call up a equals comparison nodon. Drop it in the blue frame. We'll also call up a constant nodon as well in the blue frame. Constant. There we go. Could you open the constant nodon settings? Yep, we will. We want the output value to be 0. There you go. Close the settings now. Connect the counter nodon's output to the comparison nodon's 1 output. There you go. Now connect the constant nodons to input 2. And lastly, connect the comparison nodon's output to the destroy object. There we go. This is the one. Your fist connects with the crate, splintering it into so many fragments. Hey, has the counter reached 0? You gotta tell me. So now it looks like we should be able to break the crate. Hey, with 3 punches. Time for a stress test. Press Y 3 times. 1. 3. Impressive. Nice form. It would have been nice if there was a little bit more impact to it, though. The crate now breaks after you punch it 3 times. That just about wraps it up for our crate breaking clinic. But we're still lacking a little something. It still doesn't feel like it punched up monster resistance. We need to make it react somehow when it gets punched to make you think that it serves some special purpose. Let's head over to program screen. Let's start off by adding a sound effect that plays when the crate is punched. To play a sound, we'll need a play sound nodon in the blue frame. Open up the settings. Under collision, select the medium hit sound. Collision right there. Medium hit. Perfect. Now close the settings. Go ahead and connect the AND nodon to the play sounds. Play port. Output. So you need a reaction for the crate. Crate getting punched? Yep. How about a nice kablam, or maybe badoom, or are you more of a curse smash person? Let's go and hear what it sounds like. Okay, 2, 3. Oh, that's a nice solid sound. Love it. That's right, folks. This is why sound design is also important in video games. Now it finally feels like your fist is hitting something. But why stop there? We should do something about the way it looks, too. We can have a puff of smoke come out of the crate when it's hit. It'll look like you're knocking the dust off of it. Call it the smoke effect node on. Oh, objects. Special objects. Effects. Smoke. And then make you a little bigger, I see. Here we go. Get those settings open. Location world. Disable visible. Now close settings. Hey, bud, what a pleasant surprise. You know how they say there's no smoke without fire? Well, you might have to revalue that logic. That's kind of strange, isn't it? Oh well, let's connect the effect node onto the crate fancy object node on. Okay, like this. Okay, nice. And the and node onto needs to affect the next one as well. Trigger. Wow, you got a lot of connections going on here. It's almost like everything's on life support. Now when you punch the crate, you should see a puff of smoke or dust. Let's check it out. Okay. There we go. Look at that, when you hit it, there's like little puffs of smoke. Smoke or dust. Now this crate feels relevant to the puzzle for sure. Okay, that's it for the crate breaking mechanic, and I mean it this time. Time to go back. Okay. Say goodbye to step 4 because we are done here. Which, yeah, we had to do a lot of steps just to make that one object break and make it feel more impactful. In this step, we work on getting the crate to break after 3 punches. Next time, we'll be making a secret code that's going to be hidden behind the crate. With great travail, you and your last shatter the crate, only to reveal an enigmatic code. This mystery is far from over. To be continued. See you in the next step. Breaking something in 3 punches. Okay, nice. Oh yeah, let's see what updated to. Okay, nice. I wonder they're also gonna probably teach you about how to make a health bar in this game too, or make your person node on being able to withstand more than 3 hits. Hopefully that's the case. Yep, these Alice guides are pretty much here to give you more in-depth into the node-ons that you use. I'm not sure how many node-ons the game actually has, but you can do a lot of creative things with them. And yeah, we're pretty much about halfway done with our game here, so we just got a few more steps. Come right in. Come in, Terence. You're right on time. You recall the last time we made a crate back, it can break if you punch it. 1, 2, 3. Yep, just like that. See, this crate was put there for a reason. And that reason is to conceal a secret code. We're diving into the heart of the puzzle now. And this is where we designed the code behind the crate. Let's move over to the program screen. Making this code should be really interesting. It's going to have the qualities of a 6-sided die. We'll start by calling on the dice fancy node on from the rectangular fancy objects. Like dice? Okay, nice. There you go. Right in the middle. Now switch over to side view. And then we'll put you right here. To the crate. Opening settings, please. Under properties, we want to enable visible set. There you go. Now close settings. Upon breaking the crate, you catch sight of a 6-sided die immediately behind it. It appears stuck to the wall. Strange, right? Who sticks dice to the wall? We're actually going to place not 1, but 3 of these cool keeps. Alright then. And there we go. Perfectly positioned. Now let's see how it looks in game. Okay. Nice. And now there's free string stuck to the back of the wall. Looks like all 3 of them have 2 dots facing us at the moment. But 222 isn't much of a secret code, is it? Let's shuffle it up a little. Shuffle it up a little. To make the dice show other numbers, we need to change the direction of each of the fancy dice is pointing. Let's pick this one here. Open in settings. Set y-axis to y-minus axis to 180. Okay. 8, 0. And then closing. There we go. Settings. Set y-axis to rotation 90. Y-minus. No, I didn't mean that. Okay. Delete all. 90. There you go. And close. One more fancy object now. Just to configure now. You know what to do. X-axis. Okay. X-minus axis, technically. Okay, close the settings. There we go. Now each die has a different number pointing towards us. Let's see exactly how they changed, okay? Alright then. There we go. Now that looks a little bit more interesting. We got a 5, we got a 3, and a 1. Yep. Small bro. We still can't work out the code just from this. But we can fix that with what we can do next. Our code correction continues with the convenient cuboid. Call up a box object node and it onto the blue frame. Okay. Go ahead. There you go, buddy. Overhead view first. Let's match to the depth of the other dice. Okay. Open the settings. There you go. And properties. Make sure both visible and solid are enabled. Good, now close the settings. The die inlaid at the very top has been so worn down, it's impossible to make out the dots. I feel right at home here with my dice buddies. If you could just shift back to side view for a second. We can now copy the object node on and put it in a blue frame. As well as stretch them out a little bit too. And open in settings. Today our color will be light blue. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'm happy. Yep, I'm happy with that. Let's close those settings. Near the dice, a light blue block was also embedded in the wall. The color is strikingly familiar. I wonder if that color means anything. And just like that, we're done with the secret code. Let's check it out. Yep. Ooh, okay, nice. There it is, the hidden code that was covered by a crate. Well, did you crack it? I'll let you ponder for a bit, tell you the answer the next time. See if you can figure out before then. Yeah, I think I kinda got it. Need to press the button a certain amount of times. If you're done checking the code, just mosey on back to the program screen. Would you look at that? We're all done with step 5. Oh wow, we got a pun in there too? Yep, I think I might have the answer. This puzzle's very puzzling, simply magnifique. That programming was to die for. Yeah, that's the pun right there. Yeah, I'm really dying on that joke right there. As I say that sarcastically. This time we made use of the dice and blocks to create a secret code. Next step, we'll be working on the wall device in a bit more detail. And of course, I'll announce the answer to the code. A push button. Rising numbers. A secret code. What secrets will the solution hold? And dare you even try? To be continued. Woohoo! See you in the next step! Okay, looks like we're gonna add several more nodons here too. But looks like we're about, getting pretty close. Terence, come in. Min, I never turn down a friendly face. I mean, I'm pretty much the only face that you ever seen at this point, my guy, so I don't know about us just being friendlies, because I'm literally the only face you see. Remember how we made the hidden code last time? Made a hidden code last time? Yeah, we do. Either way, let's break the cake with Y to refresh our memories. Die crate. Well, I think this crate has practically been going through so much abuse in the last lesson too. Like, how many times have we killed off this crate? I feel like we killed it off like 5 or 6 times at this point. And it just keeps coming back for more. Well, Kraku's really going through the ringer of abuse. Wouldn't you say so, chat? Yep, there it is. We made the code with a combination of dice. Did you figure it out yet? 531. This time we'll be getting the wall device to work out the number on the wall. On the wall when you push the button. We also need a way to check whenever the number we entered is the correct answer. To the program screen then. We'll be doing more counting, so we'll need to call up the counter node on. Counter. Go ahead and open the settings. Set the mode to loop. And from the counting range, sets the minimum and maximum values to 0 and 100. Oh, actually, let's, put 100 here. Should count on timer on change from 0. That's it for the settings. You can close it now. Ka-chink. You press the button, and the panel flickens to life, displaying the number 01. ... I shall keep track of the number you can count on it. And let's link the counter num to the number object node on. For the button on the wall, we need to check whenever the cylinder is being punched. We want to check whenever there's a cylinder. We want to check whenever there's a cylinder in front of the player, right? Let's call up a touch sensor node on and put it in a blue frame. Sensors, touch. There we go. Open the settings. And properties, disable visible. From the connector point, and set on connection point to Z plus and Z minus. Connection Z plus. Target connection Z minus. Close the details settings screen. Check what to set to similar and solder and nothing else. View. Nice. And connect the touch sensor node onto the person node on now. Next, we'll be checking if the punch actioning is happening. Call up a button node on for Y. Put it in the blue frame. And then we check whenever there are signals being set from both the touch sensor node on and the button node on. I think you know where we're going. Call up an AND node on and put it in the blue frame. And there we go. Put it in there. There we go. Connect the touch sensor node on. Done. To the input 1. And then button node on to 2. Then connect the output to counter node on. countdown. There we go. The number on the wall increases with each press of the button, accompanied by a satisfying click. Now when you push the button, the number on the wall device should go up. We better test it. Okay. Yep, it's going there. Beautiful. Pushing the button makes the number go up. Yeah, the button doesn't have much of an impact of it being pushed, though. It's a little difficult to realize that you're actually hitting. That you've actually hit the button, though. That could cause some confusion. We need some sort of sound to come out when you push it. We also need to have some animation that comes when that being pushed, too. Let's add sound effects now. Call up the play sound effect. There we go. Do-do-do-do. Open the play setting node on sound. And let's go with button. With button from the system sounds. Button. There we go. Right on. Close the settings now. All these. Connect the AND node onto its play port. Output. And now the sound should play when you push the button. Only one way to find out. Yep, that's the sound. That's the clicking sound. There we go. Karate. It's a lot more satisfying to push the button now, right? I could do this all day. It still needs like a little effect that actually shows it's being pushed, though. Now you might be wondering, then what exactly the point of this device is? That's a good thing to wonder about. It's actually a device for answering the secret code. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, like we haven't been able to figure out why we put the button on the freaking wall. So it seems our next step should be to program a way to check if we got the answer right or not. Yep. If you still haven't solved the puzzle on the code yet, now's your last chance to work it out. It's pretty much just adding those two numbers together. 5 plus 3... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Let's start on the answer checking process. Basically, we need to check if the number on the device is the same as the answer to the secret code. Call up comparison node on and put it in the equal thing. There we go. Go in there. Now do the same for constant node on for inputting. The value of the constant node on needs to match the answer to the secret code, so we'll set that here. On the settings, if you're ready to find out the answer, to enter 26. That's right, the answer was 26. I'll explain later. For now, just focus on get all up and running. Why closing settings? There was no doubt about it. The answer is 26. You punched a number into the machine, hoping for the best. 26. 26. Value updated. I repeat the code solution. Solution is 26. Connect the counter node on. Their node on to the comparison node on's input 1. Connect the constant node on to input 2. Now we need a chime for whenever the correct answer has been entered. Yep. There we go. Play. There we go. As if to commemorate your great achievement, a chime rang out. Was it a blessing from some higher power? Ding dong! Now, when the number on the device reaches 26, the success noise will play. Let's give it a test run. I'll explain everything in the process. Punch the button with Y until the number on the device reaches 26. You got it. There we go. Just go ahead and fist it and North Star that button to death. You got it. Our answer check system is now in place. Thanks for bearing with me. Now I'll explain why the answer was 26. First of all, look closely at the shape of the code. If you were to unfold a die so that each of its sides were flattened out, that's how it would look. You can see that some sides are missing their dots. That blank white part must be hiding a number. Similarly, the light blue area must be hiding 2 more numbers. As it happens, the light blue panel on the device also requires 2 digits. What does that mean? It means we had to enter the numbers hidden in the light blue parts of the secret code. So then what exactly are those 2 numbers? Well, we can already see that 1, 3, and 5 faces are on the die. That leaves us with 2, 4, and 6. If you know the way a die works, you can work out exactly how many dots appear on each side. The trick is that the numbers of each set of the opposite sides facings will always add up to 7. So the opposite side of 1 is 6, and the opposite side of 2 is 5, and the opposite side of 3 is 4. There we go. Had to drink again. If you were to turn this die into a cube, this side would be the opposite side of 3. Which means this has to be 4. And since this one is on the opposite side of 5, this one must be 2. And then we got this one on the opposite side of 1. This has got to be 6. This tells us that the light blue sections must be the numbers 2 and 6. And that's how we get to the answer of 26. So that's it. That's how you solve the secret code. The next time you let your friends play this game, you can show off your superior puzzle knowledge. You can solve this puzzle without breaking the cleat, but by simply entering 26 into the device though. It would be pretty disappointing if someone accidentally stumbled upon the right answer without noticing the code. But what we can do is stop them from entering the right answer until they've broken the crate. Okay, sounds good. First, we need to check whether or not the crate has been broken. The crate breaking behavior we made in step 4 will come in handy here. The comparison node on here constantly outputs a signal once the crate has been broken. We can repurpose it to check whenever the crate is broken. Call up a wormhole entrance node on. Then put it in the boot frame. Wormhole entrance. There we go. Ooh. Link the comparison node on to the wormhole entrance. The result. This is entrance A, over. If the crate breaks out, you'll be the first to know, over. Now call up wormhole exit node on. Program exit. There we go. Exit A reporting infertility will inform ASAP if our crate goes well over. With this, we can check whenever the crate has been broken. So now we need to check for 2 things. 1, has the crate broken? 2, is the number 26 on the display? Call an AND node on, or just copy this one. Call up an AND node on and replace it with sitting in the blue frame. There we go. We can erase the connection here. And off it comes. Link the wormhole exit node on with the AND's input. 2, there we go. This comparison node on has already been checking to see if the number for 26 appears on the device. So what we can do is link up the comparison node on's output part with the AND node on's input. 1. Ahoy there, I'll check for the number 26 and see whenever the crate has been broken, right? Great. I'll stand by for whenever both things occur, then. And now then, let's connect the AND port's output part into place out. If all goes to plan, this should mean we can't enter a correct answer until the crate has been broken. Let's see for ourselves whenever that's really the case. Alright, here you go. Yep. Order. Perfect. That's what we want to happen. Absolutely nothing. Could you hit the retry button for me, please? Now break the crate first, and then enter 26. Okay, here we go. Order. 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 There goes the chime, so it must have been recognized as the right answer. Well, the whole puzzle solving part of our game is finished. Let's go over to the program screen. It means we can open this thing now. How time flies, huh? Pat yourself on the back because we made it through step 6. Congratulations. I am constantly impressed. I just have to know what comes next. You deserve some party noise. Bada boom ba, bada boom ba boom. This time we made it possible to enter the code solution into the wall device. In the next step, we'll finally get around to making the mechanism that opens the hidden door at the end of the puzzle. The walls part, and the hidden door grinds to life. Looking in awe and anticipation, you steel yourself for what's to come next. ... To be continued. Thrilling stuff. See you in the next step. Opening the hidden door. Okay, nice. Let's go. Making some good progress so far. Oh wow, we're about 2 hours into the stream. As expected. The mystery room cordially invites you to step 7. Last time we worked on getting the wall device fully functional. But now it's time to deliver the big reveal. The moment when the hidden door opens. Almost coughed there for a minute. Right now we can operate the hidden door manually with R. There we go. But we can't still go in there with the invisible wall though. Doo-doo. Right now we can operate the hidden door manually with the right stick, but we're going to change that now. It's going to move itself automatically after the puzzle has been solved. Yep, sounds cool. Yep, that's what we want. That's exactly what we want. We'll be tackling this in 2 stages. First, it'll slide back into the wall, and then it'll move to the side. Okay, let's make the magic happen. Let the magic begin. First, let's say goodbye to the stick node on connected to the free slide. So long, stick node on from left. Goodbye, buddy. You. And there we go. There goes stick node on. He was born in 2025 and he died in 2025. Yep, 07 to the stick node on right there. Oh yeah, gotta say bye to you too, buddy. Goodbye to you too. There we go, that's like 2 canon deaths in 2025 in this game, folks. Good, the door should be open when the puzzle's solved, so after the crate has been broken and the correct answer has been entered, our AND node on friend will be the one outputting the signal that time. So let's get this and node on set up to output the signal to the door. The programming could get a tad complicated here, so we're going to be using some wormholes. Call up a wormhole entrance node on and put it in blue frame. Program layout. Entrance. Here we go. Open the settings. Wormhole to be. And closing. Next, we want to connect the AND into the wormhole's entrance. This is entrance B, over. Ready to report when the puzzle is solved, over. We'll need to make some room for the door opening behavior. Call up the exit. Oh, there's also a comment here too. Go. Open the settings, please. And to be. There we go. This is exit B. Repeat, exit B. Ready to transmit as soon as the player solves puzzle. Over. Okie dokie. First, we'll have to make the door slide inward. That means it has to move along the X- axis. Call up the counter node on. No, put in the blue frame. Open the settings as per usual. Set the mode to range. Set the counter values to 0 and 60. There we go. Super. Now close settings. Connect the wormhole node on with the counter node on's up port. Asking a counter to count from 0 to 60 is almost insulting. Be glad we have no emotions. Next, we'll convert the number that's being counted into the distance that is the hidden door moves. Call up a map node on to set it down here. Where the freaking... Oh, convert map? Okay. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you. Whoa, the hidden door is really going to get open? But then it's not even going to be hidden anymore. No, I won't stand for it. Sorry, but we kinda have to, let's open in settings. 0 to 60. The input range, 0 to 60, okay. Oh, this calculator, okay. Here we go. 60! Then the output range from 0 to 30. Oh. You can just put 0 here. Oh, 0, 30, okay. 0, 30, okay. There we go. Great, now close the settings. Connect the counter node on's output to the map node on's input. There we go. Now the counter node on's counter will be converted into the distance that the hidden door slides. First, let's make sure the free slide connector node on knows what's up. Call up a wormhole entrance node on. Drop it next to the map node on. Entrance. There we go. Open the settings. Worm code can be X. The door will be moving along the XY axis, so using X minus axis, so using wormhole X, ID X, will make it easier for us to follow. In general, it's a good practice to use the wormhole ID letters that make sense to you when you go back to look at them. Okay, good advice, good advice. Mind closing the settings now? Sure. Connecting you. Entrance X ready to report the converter distance over. Then we gotta call up wormhole exit, and I think we know where we're going with this. We're gonna have to connect you to one of its ports. Go to settings, of course, then to X as well. And close settings. This is exit X over. Ready to go to distance, reporting the converted distance. And then connecting you to the export. Now when the puzzle has been sorted, the door will slide open along with the X minus axis. We should see how this looks in the game. Smash the crate, enter wall panels 26, please. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I saw a little movement there. Yeah, there was a little bit of movement. There's more to go, though. That was just the first step. Next, we gotta make the door slide sideways. Head on over to the program screen. Before that, there's something we have to do. It's going to be a pain to have to enter the number on the wall every time don't you think? So how about we just get the door to move as soon as we start the game. Call up a constant node on. Constantine node on. Up port, right? There we go. The signal I sent to the counter node will remain as constant as the North Star. Just like Fist of the North Star, minus the Kenshiro. Which, speaking of Fist of the North Star, I have to get back to watching that anime again soon. Such a goated one. I'll come to think of it, there's also been like a few Fist of the North Star games too that I haven't really played. So we'll probably think about that soon. The door shall fling itself as open as you begin the game, and the burden of your check shall be enlightened. A steadfast example of how a little fine-tuning can increase your productivity. Let's go check out the progress we made. And right away, the door moved. That should make it a lot easier for us to get this finished. Next, let's get back to what we were doing. We want the door to move along the Z minus axis. That means it'll go sideways. It shouldn't move sideways until it finishes moving back, though. First, we'll check whenever it's moved all the way back. Call up the minus comparison node on. Equals comparison. There we go. And we should call up a constant node on its place. Or we can just copy the one that's right here. But whatever. Okay. Open the settings. Set the output value to 60. No. Backspace, 60. That's the way. Now close the settings. Connect the counter node on's output to comparison node on swings. And put one constant. You were just there. Oh, right here. Then you can be 2. What's going to happen when the counter node on counts to 60? I can't take the suspense. Okay, let's get this door sliding to the side. Call up a counter node on and put it in a blue frame. Okay. Open its settings. Set mode to range. 0 to 180. The counter node on we used before went from 0 to 60, so this one will take 3 times as long. Now if you could close the settings. And then we're gonna do counter up. I will count from 0 to 180. A little bit. Okay, let's repeat that again. I will count from 0 to 180. No integer will be left behind. When my counter node on counterpoint finishes counting, I will start counting. Okay, it's time to convert the numbers being counted into the distance moved. Call up a map node on and set it over besides the counter node on. Convert map. Open the settings. Okay. Input range to 0 to 180. Alright. There you go. 180. And negative 3 to 0. 3.2 though. Okay. And then you can go to 0. Now press U to invert the mapping. Oh, wow, that's a step we never went through. Now an input of 0 will output 0, and an input of 180 will output negative 320. Okay. Okay, close the settings. And now, wow, with so much math, it's definitely gonna hurt the brain. Giving away the game's biggest secret right off the bat? That's insane. We'll send the results to the conversion to the free slide connector node on. Call up wormhole entrance again. Wow, we've been using this guy quite a lot, actually. Open settings to Z. Good. Closed settings. Now Lincoln. Yep, and the life support continues because everything is connecting to each other. Yeah, we get it. And then wormhole exit. There we go. And yep, then we set you to Z, of course. And closing you. Exit standby, fully committed to conveying Z minus axis distance over. Then connecting you to the Z. Slowly but surely, the door opens, heralding the existence of the concealed alcove. Oh, hey, looks like you got the door moving. You want to go check out my skills on screen? I see no reason not to. Oh. Okay, nice. And it slid it quite perfectly into where we wanted to do. Where we wanted to go, technically. Perfect. Looks like we got the door to open all by itself. Doesn't it look cool? Sliding back and then opening to the side? Yeah, it did kind of look pretty cool too. Like one of those over-dramatic Zelda puzzles. Just head back to the program screen when you had enough of this intense door action. By the way, we still can't enter it because we have that invisible wall. I think we can call this lesson done. Step 7 is wrapped. Holy crap, that was a lot of math and a lot of nodons. How many of you guys are good at math, huh, chat? Anyone here good at math? Because that's what a lot of this crap is gonna boil down to. This time we programmed the door to open automatically with style. Automatically and with style. In the next step, we'll be delivering some finishing touches to our door mechanism to make it look ultra cool. It'll be the grand finale to really make you feel like you've reached the end of the puzzle. The room quakes with a terrific grinding of cogs, and the last door opened. And at last, the door opens, revealing the truth that lies within. To be continued. Good work. See you in the next step. Yeah, sounds good, buddy. Also, I kind of hate the fact that this thing... Kinda hate the fact that my mic is like going red now. Okay, now it's turning blue. Yeah, gotta love those LGB cases, don't we? Good to see you again, Terence. You remember how we made the hidden door open by itself? You'll remember how we made the hidden door open by itself last time. This time we're going to make the door opening scene feel even cooler, like a totally epic finale. We're so close. Hurry to the program screen. First, we'll have an effect play once the doors finish opening. We can tell when that is too. when that is 2, when the counter node-on has counted up to 180. Call up a comparison node-on. Equal the blue frame. Now call constant node-on. Get constants. Open the settings. Set the output value to 180. Now close settings. There we go. Connect the count for input 1, and to input 2. You watch the heavy door expectantly as it slides open, the anticipation foaming all kinds of wild ideas in your mind. I can't see the suspense. What's inside? Now we'll work on making the effect play once the door has fully opened. Let's call up a party popper effect node-on. Special effects. Hey, your freaking pop thing is pop text was blocking half my selections. But okay, we got it though. Oh yeah, you gotta give the crowd some excitement. I brought some popcorn so we can celebrate when we're done. What? There's no party later? Why is there no party later? Yeah, party, yeah. Let's just go see what happens. Well, that was such a delayed reaction. Crack, 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 crack. The party poppers went off once the door finished opening. That node-on's right. Makes you want to celebrate, doesn't it? A little bit. It's kind of cool. Also makes me want to do a dance. Call it the puncher size. With the guy here. Yeah! Do the puncher size. Stretch. Ball your fist into the ball. Stretch that shit right to the wall. Yeah, and do the punch. Do the punch. Do the punch. B, 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 B. But it still feels like we're missing something. Yeah, I know, right? It's a hidden door, so it should open with a bit more weight. Let's give the door opening sound for even more opening impact. Of course, we have to set the sound effect node on here. More specifically, it needs to play while the door is opening and not after. The comparison node on tells us when the door is finished opening. If we link it with a not node on, it'll output its signal as long as it's still opening. Alright, Mr. Not. There we go. And then put you right there. Inputs. And for sound effects, we can use the play sound node on. Okay, here we go. Open the settings. Look into machines and cogs, right? Loop. There we go. Now close the settings. Connect the node on to the play sound things. The clamorous noise of iron upon iron reverberates, the sound carrying across the floor and throughout the entire room. Rum-da-dum. Let's get rumbly, folks. I kind of want to listen to our new sound effects. Okay, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool, actually. Wow, gives you goosebumps, doesn't it? I mean, I'd just say the thing looks pretty damn badass. Pretty cool, though. Yeah, but guess what? Still can't get through it with that invisible wall there. I think we managed to capture the weight of a moving door quite nicely. And again, that's also why sound design is important in games, folks. We might have run up against a slight problem with the sound effects, though. Let's head to program screen and see if we can figure it out. We'll have to say goodbye to our constant note on. Let's give it a good send-off. Bye-bye. Now the door won't open until the puzzle's been solved. Well, like before. Let's see what we've done has changed the situation. Because the door's not moving, the sound of cards grinding goes on forever. We designed it so that the sound plays as long as the door hasn't finished opening. Since the door hasn't even begun to open before the puzzle is solved, the sound effect will keep on playing. So we need to make sure it doesn't play before this puzzle is solved. First, let's get rid of this connection. Bye-bye. Whoa, peace and quiet at last. Now we're going to make sure that the effect only plays after the puzzle is solved, but before the door has finished opening. We have to check for two conditions. Whenever the puzzle is solved and whenever the door is still opening. When we want to check two things at once, we can use an AND node on. Call up one and put it in a blue frame. With logic. Now, what's outputting a signal when the puzzle is solved? Seems like the whole exit node on here is in need of a copy. So copy it over and place in the blue frame. Connect the NOT node on's output frame to the AND node on's 1 point. And then connect you to 2. Hey, is this door still not done opening? Is that a fertile puzzle finally solved? Well, when both of these conditions are fulfilled, I can be absolutely certain that the door is in motion, and I'll pass it on. And connect you to the play thing. With all that done, the sound effect should now play while the door is opening. Let's check on it. Not a single cog is grinding. I love it. Go ahead and smash the crate and enter 26 on the pen. There we go. There we go. Order. We did it. There we go. Door moving equals sound. Not door moving equals no sound. I think we can finally say we're done programming our hidden door. Now let's head over to the program screen. Very nice. Step 8 is in the bag. You're persistent. I like that. I'm not entirely unimpressed. You've done us proud. Ooh, yeah. Damn right. This time we worked on timing the sound effects to fit with the opening of the hidden door. The next step will be the last one. So we've completed the puzzle and opened the hidden door. But there's a very important thing we're still missing, is there? Yep. The hidden alcove needs a treasure trove. As for what the treasure actually is, I'll leave that part up to you, Terence. So think about what you might want the treasure to be. Puzzle solved and secret door wide open. At last, your eyes descend upon a hidden treasure. No mere feet away from you. Now, mere feet away from you. To be continued. See you in the next step. The hidden treasure. Yep, let's go. Hello, Terence. It's been a long time coming, but we finally made it to the final step of our mystery room. And so far, no complications either. To finish off, we're going to be adding some background music and naturally our hidden treasure. Let's jump right to the program screen. We'll start with the background music. We should use different music during the puzzle and after it. First, let's get music playing when the puzzle's in progress. Output. BGM. Put you right there. The not node on we got here outputs a signal as long as the door hasn't finished opening. We can connect the not node onto the background music's play port. Oh yeah, you got a real brain teaser. Better think real hard, because the view of them windows, those nothing but inspired. Solving the code, hey, I think it's pretty fair. You either go home with nothing, or you become a millionaire. Now we can briefly sort what theme to play while the puzzle's being solved. Next, the music will play after the puzzle's being solved, or rather, when you find the treasure. Call up another background music, or BGM. The comparison node on outputs a signal when the door is finished opening. So we're gonna make you to this play. Ooh. Yeah, you solved the puzzle. So with all that punching, you must be packing some muscle. Damn right. Yeah, our person node on has been hitting the gym quite a bit, so he's pretty buff. How's it feeling to get your hands on treasure? You got a lot to look forward to. A lifetime of leisure. We should quickly check that each of the songs are playing correctly. Let's set a different background music track for each background music node on. Open settings for the top one. Select Valor. The theme Valor. Great, you can close the settings. I mean, for like a mystery room kind of thing, I don't think that's a fitting BGM. But that's just me. To solve the puzzle, you need to break the crate and enter the number 26 on the wall panel. Obviously. Nice. Okay, there we go. And there we have it. The music changed. As always, I'll let you choose the exact music to use a little later. You can pick up whatever you want. For now, though, let's keep programming. I think it's about time we make our hidden treasure. To make the treasure, we'll need to call up a texture node on it and make it fairly big. Texture, right? Special objects, texture, you? Okay. Switch over to side view now. Bring it to touch ground. Now change to overhead. Okay, nice. There, in the alcove. Lies the object of your heart's desire, your long-sought treasure. This is it. Draw the object you've been waiting for all this time. It could be anything. The treasure is yours to decide. You can actually use the texture node without having it connected to other options. Let's draw a picture now. I'll show you how it works. Open settings. The hidden alcoves are black, so your picture will show up better if you use brighter colors. Okay, go ahead and draw some. Get your creative juices flowing. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? Well, drawing with the controller is kind of hard, so... Here we go. How about we make a Minecraft diamond? Or at least the best example of a Minecraft diamond. Okay, first we need you to be completely centered. Oh, we could also make this bigger if we want to. There we go. Also, be thankful this isn't Gartic phone, folks, because my drawings would be way worse than this. Especially since I'm on a time limit. Oh, like... Or better yet, actually... Let me erase you. Yeah, let me get some of you out here. You know. There we go. Although if I were to keep doing it like this, I'd probably be stuck here for a while, though. Here you go. Okay. Damn, okay. There we go, okay. Then I think we can just, pocket splash you. And I think maybe... Oh, actually... Yeah, just to get a little bit there. Oh, we could also do, some of these colors, too. Okay. How about we just have this one over here? Yeah, my creative juices are flowing. I was, like, trying to picture it in my head and then trying to get it drawn out. There we go. Just, luckily, we can just draw all over it, too. You know. There you go, folks. That's pretty much the worst example of a Minecraft diamond you'll see from me. But, I think it'll get the job done. Let's take a look. Open the hidden door, please. Alright then, time to speed run this. And there it is, your masterpiece revealed to the world. And that's how the treasure will look when it shows up in your game. Let's go back. With the treasure firmly in your grasp, you make for the exit, giving the room and your final parting glance as you leave. Who made this place, and for what purpose? The answer to your questions may never be found, but that's a mystery for you. The end. I wonder what sort of treasure they found. Intriguing. It's time for the debut of your very own mystery room, Terence. Feel free to sign whatever treasure you want. The sky's the limit. You can make it get bags of gold, your favorite food, or even some weird ancient relic. And don't forget, you can also change the background of music if you prefer something different. Play around a bit till you found the music and treasure you want to use. Press done once you got everything good. Are you ready? Then start programming. Oh, alright, let me go to redo this then. I just realized we all had a lot of light blue things in here, so we gotta change that up a little bit. Actually, yeah. How about we'll make you a coin instead? A real... No, dang it. Okay, I keep forgetting that. Okay. Nope. You. And we'll draw a line at the middle. Yep. Giant and oval-shaped looking hybrid Mario coin right here, folks. Well, looks kind of more like an eyeball, though. But that's okay. And then, you know what? We'll change the background music because, honestly, for a freaking puzzle room, that sounds way too energetic. Okay, where are you at, BGM, buddy? There you are. No. Nope. Nah, that's a little too much. Skipping. How about steady? Nope. I kind of like this one. Yeah, I think that's good, actually. You know, that's good, that's good. Alright, chat, we're done with our game. Yep, we're finished. All finished? Fantastic. I can't wait. Now head over to the game screen and let's take a peek at what you've done. I'm going to have to ask you to solve the puzzle one last time. Yep. There we go. Oh, you made some interesting choices. I'm very impressed. Finding a treasure to a tune like that is sure to brighten anyone's day. Yeah, I'm willing to bet. You know what that means, don't you? That means that mystery room is totally finished. Outstanding, you've done it again. Give yourself a pat on the back and head over to the program screen. I love the part where you punch the button. And there we go, folks. That's another game we made in the Game Builder Garage. Might give it a try someday. Also, the only way I'm going to be able to share these games with you folks if you actually have the game yourselves, by the way. That puzzle was already hard enough as it is, yet you managed to make the whole thing with programming. It goes to show you, if you put your mind to it, there's no puzzle you can't solve. Yeah, indeed. Very motivational speech right there. But of course, this lesson had a lot of steps, like all game developments. But trying to get a game made in 2 hours with Def in Unity would probably be a nightmare to a lot of people, though. Or any engine that's probably not Unity as well. 3 cheers for Terence! Hip hip hooray! I'll add Mystery Room to my games list now. Heading back to the menu now. See you in a bit. Lesson 5. Game complete. Programmer Terence. And Mystery Room has gone gold without a hitch. That was a challenging lesson, but you battled through to the end. Your progress is amazing, Terence. It's almost mystifying. Let's add the completed game to my games list. Make sure. Maybe you can see if you can get someone else to test out your game in the mystery room game. It would be fun to get a reaction from someone who hasn't seen all the secrets in the design process. Watch their face and they discover the treasure you crafted that didn't hit so well. Hey Terence, what's cracking? Hey Crooked Gamer, welcome to the stream. How are you? We just finished our game in Game Builder Garage. As you can tell. Also, I'm gonna have to go to the idle meeting real quick, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. It's been good, been working on my Pokemon art. Ah, nice, nice. Hope that comes along as well. Also back. Watch your face when you discover the treasure you crafted and hid so well. Okay, see you in Lesson 6. Look forward to it. We're almost done with the interactive lessons now. Just hang in a bit longer. Get in there a bit longer. Oh yeah, we also made a shooter here too. Oh yeah, before we do that, let me make some much needed improvements here. First, let's do something about this texture. No. Settings. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Text face, X center, C center, and no. Oh, looks like it won't let me do anything now. Okay. Yep, we can shoot. Okay. And we'll just end. Free programming, new project. Nope. And options. Oh, we can't really do that. Okay. Make a copy. Can I edit you now, though? Oh, okay. Now I can. Okay, okay. Okay, first, let's actually turn you into an actual spaceship. Only because all that white does kind of look a little bit dreary. Although, yeah, that... Oh, wow, it's been 3 hours already. Jeez. Alright, looks like we got a couple more minutes to probably go through those Alice puzzles, and then we'll probably call it a stream. Okay, good, good, good. Now then, let's get our spaceship made. First, let's change you to dark gray here. Okay, now the real question is how are we going to make this ship? Okay, I think we'll start off with some red here. Yeah, we're drawing with the D-pad. Wow, that feels a lot easier than the joystick. Okay, okay. Okay, how about we, draw you from here? Then I think we'll put some gray thrusters here. I mean, don't expect me to be good at pixel art, folks. I've never been good at that. But I can try, at least. There we go. And I think we can draw a little bit more colors, actually. Well, making the ship completely red would be too boring, though, but I think we can probably do that. Also, I'm kind of amazed how well it feels to draw with the D-pad compared to the freaking Pro controller, though. Joystick, though. Oh, let's not erase it, though. Let's not erase that. Let's try to get you to look a little bit more symmetrical, though. A little bit more symmetrical, I said. Okay. There we go. Oh, crap. Damn it. Okay, let's fix that. Little spot right there. There we go. There we go. Okay, where should we go? Oh, we still have some dots missing there. Okay. See how you would look if you draw like a little line there. Oh, that looks pretty interesting. Okay. Okay. We're cooking. And of course, that should be good for now. Oh, wait, actually... Put a little bit of yellow here, too. Yeah, there we go. And some yellow here. Okay, good. And now... Well, if I use black, it's just going to not stand out that much, so... After all, we're in the space, so... Black would just blend in with everything else, so... Let's make you all red, then we'll call it. And yes, the blue part is supposed to be like the little cockpit. Or like the little glass window that you usually see in spaceships. Alright, then I think... There we go. There we go, I think that's good. Alright, see how you look. Okay, that actually looks a hell of a lot better than I thought. Also, I think we need to be able to make it so that the aliens can shoot each other, too. But this is like the game that I practically had the most fun making too. Because I love spaceship shooters. There we go. Beautiful. And yes, the music was also done by me too. Okay. No. Pause. Edit game title, and I think that looks pretty good. Alright then. Alright then, back to the interactive lessons. Well, we gotta have to go for the checkpoint, of course. And I think once we get done with the checkpoint, we can end stream. This is gonna be brutal, though. Framing the action. You've been doing some great work, Terence. Maybe the last game it was even harder than the others? Well, I prepared some extra hard puzzles to keep the tension up. If you get through these, you'll really demonstrate your mettle as a programmer. Good luck. Framing the action. There's a little something extra to go with this problem. Did you go to the program screen? You can switch the viewpoint here. Make good use of it to finish the puzzle. Okay. Oh, we can actually move the guy now. Okay, what if we move the camera here? Okay. You move the camera there, and there's the person they'll on. Okay, what if we switch to you here? Okay. Okay. Yeah, the problem is that... Oh, we can also... Oh, we can't rotate them, though. Okay, overhead view. How about here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh! Oh, that just changes this whole thing. Okay, we can change this right here. Okay, so the little lines indicate where the camera is facing. Oh, maybe if I put them here, maybe it'll show a bit more of an outline to the look. Okay, okay. But then how do I get the frickin' apple, though? Oh. Or maybe... switch side view here. Because I pretty much have puzzles solved, it's just a matter of... Oh, switch it over it. Can I... Oh, I can't change you? Okay. Oh, I can switch your settings though. Solid. There we go. Okay. Manipulating objects. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. So I can't move you. Oh, maybe if I... Oh, I can't attach you to anything. Okay, I can attach you to that. Nope, okay. And that... Sever you. Okay, what if I have you... And then I attach you there. And you there. Okay, so I can move this box now that I connected the node-ons here. Okay, very nice, very nice. But that just moves the spear, so... What we want to do is we want to get you to move the apple. Or try to get the apple moved to us. Oh, of course, that's not going to be simple to just attach that thing there, though. Of course not. Okay, clear. Then, let's see. Y or Z? Yeah, it looks like the only thing I can technically control is those. So, which means... Even if I want to get this node on to move, I can't. Okay, can't control you. How about if I connect you to Z, and then you to X? Yeah! Look at him, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake the box! Oh. Okay. Looks like you're having trouble. You know what, sure. Okay, off to Alice's Guide we go. Exploring opportunities with free slide connector wait on. Hello there, Terence. On the game screen, you can see the box balanced on a cylinder. This time you can use right stick and R to move it around. See, you can move the box in all directions, but the box itself, this facing doesn't actually change. This time, I'll explain to you how to create such complex movements using the free slide connector node-on. Let's start off by going to the program screen. What? Well, press my soul, Terence. So what are you doing here? Oh, let me guess, you want to learn all about the free slide connector node-on. Hey, that means you, free slide connector node-on. Yeah, not really in the mood for a chat right now, you know. Seriously? Well, fine, I suppose it's up to us to get the ball rolling. Hey, yo, object node-on here. I'm generating a cylinder, setting and unmoving. I'm making the blue box. Making a blue box, it can move around. We have a vertical connection, so on the game screen, the box is on top of the cylinder. Got it? But it's not a direct connection. You'll notice. I'm connected to yonder free slide connector node-on. I'm connected to the free slide node-on too. So you see that the free slide connector is sandwiched between the two objects node-on. Oh, hey, appreciate your patience. I'm feeling more motivated now. I guess I'll explain a bit myself. If you connect objects to both ends of me, those objects will be able to slide. Do you know the slide connector node-on? Yeah, it's like that. But I'm a bit different. I have these free inputs, X, Y, and Z. Count them. Use them to input the numbers that describe exactly how much slide oscillity the X, Y, and Z axis should have. Input 0, 1, 1.0 to the X port, and you can slide it at 1 meter to the Y. And input 1.0, 1.0 to the Y point, then it'll let me slide it upward. If both inputs come in all the same, then I'll be able to slide diagonally. You'd think there'd be a hard range from -1 to 1.0, whatever, but you'd be wrong. Whenever you want to move 10 meters or 100 meters, just tell my input ports, and they'll slide you right where you want to be. Oh, and I can also ignore numbers that come to my inputs. I know it's bad because you just spent all the effort setting up inputs, but sometimes I just need to chill, you know? Whew, all that explaining wore me out. There's more to tell, but I'm too tired. Come back later. See ya. Unbelievable. Not much we can do about that. Let's cut out the middle node and take a look at the ignore input settings ourselves, okay? And go here. This is where you can enable or disable slide motion inputs. The X, Y, Z sections are enabled, which means the object can slow on all axes according to the input. First, let's disable Y. And then that should do it. Close settings. Let's take a sneak peek at the screen. The box flew off the floor. Now that the Y put is being ignored, it looks like gravity got the best of the blue blocks. That's the Y port too. Anticlimactic, eh? The number in the Y port is being very efficiently ignored. Now move up and down right next things. It moves around faithfully with your every turn. That's because the slide motion inputs settings have X and Z enabled. So it moves following your input. When you're done checking out how it moves, let's head back to program screen. I can't believe you use R on everything. That's rude, node-on. Just ignored it. Now let's mess around with the Z minus axis. Okay. Then screen. and try disabling that. Close it up again. This time we'll get a person to help us push the objects around to see how they move. Hey, I won't let you down. Oh, calm down, will you? Let's go to the game screen action. Yep, now this time we're only using left and right. Test it out in all directions. Looks like it'll only move left and right. Yep. Now try moving. The person mode can move back and forward. And it's more moving while ignoring any Z- axis inputs. It's also because we're in a 3D plane too. The Y-axis inputs being obeyed so the person can't push through no matter how they're doing. By the way, just in case you lose track of the box or person, don't forget the retry button to help you out. When you're ready, take back to the program screen. I was swinging around beautifully and no one paid any attention. Finally, let's ignore the X-axis inputs too. Then I think I know this is gonna say it can't move at all. Now all the numbers should be ignored. Let's check the game to make sure. Yep, now nothing is working. Yep, block's pushable though. It moved when the person pushed it. It can move around just fine forward, back, and left just when the person pushes it. Now you've seen enough. Let's get back to the program screen. Alright, my break time's over. Where were we? Oh, you're done? Well, feel free to wrap it all up. Bye-bye now. Well, I just explained the whole thing, but fine. Do you understand what free slider node-on can do now? I made things slide. Why, duh. Easier what? Connect them and whoosh. You can also control the degree of movements and slide inputs and free inputs too. And hello, Hill. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well? Yeah, but depending on the setting, I might ignore it. And when the input is ignored, an object can be moved in that direction free by an external force. You can use a free slide connector node-on to help you craft some nifty, complex movements, so it's worth mastering. And that's about all for me. Bye! You want to make games more freely now, right, Terence? Well, they do say freedom is complicated. Well, I'm sure that before long you'll have a game that shows off your unbridled creativity, right, Terence? Okay, so basically... Oh yeah, we can't set those. We just gotta... X and Z. Yeah, but the thing is that the bottom box can't be seen at the top screen, though. So that's gonna be really freaking weird. And wait, what does... Okay, so it's also destructible too, okay. Okay, so in that case... It's a matter of figuring out which ones we can set up to. There we go. Wow, that was only the second one? Gravity's optional. Alright, this is gonna be brutal. Okay, we can't set you. Okay, block cylinder. Okay, look. Nope, constant. Nope, okay. What about you? In the box? Nope. Nope, can't set you. Person node on can't even be set either, so yeah. So it looks like I might have to do something about the blocks' gravity. But I'm not really sure what. Because I can't connect you to anything. Unless... Well, this is going to be a brutal one. Because there's not much I can really do about you. Because I can't move the person, but I also can't move you either. Or do any kind of adjusting. So this is going to be pretty brutal step. This feels kind of Robloxy. I guess so, doesn't it? Okay. Doo-doo. Yeah. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do because... Yeah, sure. Exploring opportunities with the free slider dodo. Hello there, Terence. On the game screen, you can see a box balanced on a cylinder. This time you can use that. See? You can move the box directions. But the way the box itself is facing doesn't actually change. Oh, wait, is this the same one? Oh, wait, this is the same freaking lesson. Gravity is optional. Oh, in that case... the settings might be in you. Oh, there we go. Destroying with 3 punches. Okay, looks like I'll have to set you here. Okay. Can't set you there. And node on here. Oh, there's nothing connected to the input to here. Oh. Touch sensing, okay. Then we go to your settings. Check what? The cylinder. And the person here. Okay, let's see if that changes it. Even then, that still doesn't really say much. Oh, I think we need to... There we go. And I think the and node on can go through you. Okay, destroy none. Then let's see, cylinder. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy. Platform durability. Yeah, let's see how many jumps it'll take for this apple, you know. Okay, it doesn't go past 9. Oh, wait, looks like you're not set to anything, okay. Constant node on, okay. It's like you're a constant node on puzzle. Okay, since the thing was... Yeah, okay, constant node on, then we do a comparison to that. Nope, okay, can't set you. And then looks like nothing is being compared here. Okay. Then looks like nothing else here too. Okay, looks like we go from here. Okay, since it's like 9, I think we'll set it to 9. Hmm, 8, 9. And even then, it's not like the thing is actually breaking too. Okay. Touch sensor. Oh! Maybe... Okay, looks like you can't be adjusted. Okay. I almost had an epiphany or something. Okay, never mind. Okay. Looks like we'll have to do something about the constant node on. Because I can't set any of these to anything. Comparison method. Okay, what if we set it back to 1? Yeah, okay. Oh, I think that might be the one. Oh! Okay, now we know. Okay, we have to connect you to that. And then for you, we gotta set you to 9. Because that's what we were counting down. Do you. There you go. Apple gotten. There we go. That was really something. You managed to clear all those puzzles, too. I just can't believe how far you've come, Terence. Just wow. Wow, I've regained my composure. See you at the next checkpoint. I mean, how many checkpoints are you really gonna throw at us? Alright, that's good. That's good. And it looks like the next game we're gonna be making is a racing game. About 60 minutes in here. But we'll save that for next time, though. So, folks, I think now's a good time to go ahead and end the stream right here. We managed to make a mystery-solving room game, as well as complete checkpoints, as well as did a little bit of a revise of our shooting game. So I think this has been a pretty productive time, and it's been a lot of fun. So yeah, so I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. And I'll see you guys next stream. Of course, if you enjoyed today's stream, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more streams as well. Also, be sure to hit the little bell notification. Then once you do hit that little bell notification, make sure you set the settings to all notifications so you won't miss a stream or anything I upload or post. And also be sure to share the stream with all your friends and family and whatnot as well. And also, you can check out all my socials in the description below in case you want to keep up with what I'm doing. You can also join my Discord if you want to talk with me personally. And if you want to support the channel even further, you can also subscribe to my memberships as well, where we have exclusive emotes that you can use once you become a member. So with all that said, folks, this is Terence signing off, and I'll see you guys next stream.